Hi, everybody. We are so happy to have you here today, and thank you so much for joining us on this beautiful webinar. I'm Nicola.
And I'm Kelly.
And I'm Bridget.
And today, the three of us are going to have a lovely conversation with you about how to create a high profit income online with this high profit formula that we're going to be sharing with you today. If you are here today, you are here for a reason. Either you are unhappy in your job, you are looking to spend more time with your family and your loved ones, or you are looking for more freedom in your life. At the end of the day, you are looking for something more. So enjoy this conversation, soak it all in, come in with an open mind, and we can't wait to share more with you.
Good. So first, we want to share with you a little bit about our story, where we were when we came across this opportunity, and what our lives look like now because we decided to trust ourselves and say yes.
Absolutely. So Kelly and I met 10 years ago when we were living in Korea. We were full-time teachers. We were working for somebody else. We were working long hours. We had a capped salary. We only had 5 days vacation a year. And we really didn't have that time freedom that we were looking for. And we were really burnt out. So we decided to make a shift and we packed our bags and we moved to Thailand. All year long summer, convinced us to get there, and we started working there.
Yes, so we moved to Thailand to chase all of those freedoms we had been wanting, but we quickly realized that we were still working long hours, we were still working for someone else, we were still earning a capped salary, we were still burnt out, and we were stuck in this hamster wheel of hustle, and we were not living the life that we wanted and that we knew that we deserved.
Absolutely. And during our time in Thailand, we came at this point where we started really tapping into our self-development and we went through a personal health journey and we knew we wanted something more. So we started dabbling with wanting to work for ourselves. So I started studying health coaching, Kelly started teaching online, and we knew we wanted to do something different. We started tapping into mindset and manifestation. So we decided to pack up our bags into 30 kilograms each and move to Cape Town, South Africa, which is my hometown. And yeah, we started working for ourselves. I started health coaching. As I said, Kelly was teaching. And soon we had a bit more freedom, but we were still working all the time because we needed to make our own income right now. So we were still trading time for money, trying to, in this hamster wheel of hustle, to be entrepreneurs.
Yes, and we knew that we needed to make a change.
Yes.
And at that time, we were also dabbling in markets and baked goods. We were working in low ticket sales, but we quickly realized that we were still trading time for money. Then we came across this opportunity, like the one that we're sharing with you today. And we were presented with this model where we could see that we could create this limitless abundance. We could create all of these freedoms we've been in search for, and we could replace our incomes. And we saw there was a community of like-minded people who were already creating the life that we've been in search for.
Absolutely.
So it literally ticked all the boxes.
Absolutely. And we came to this space where we were looking for something more. We really were looking for opportunity to create the life that we wanted, to create more freedom, work on our own terms, and really live an abundant life. And I remember this line in the sand moment. And this actually happened a few years ago when we were living in Korea. My grandfather passed away and I was at school working. I wasn't allowed to come back to South Africa to visit, be with my family, but let alone, I wasn't even allowed to go home to my apartment in Korea to hop on a Zoom call. I wasn't allowed to go home. And that I literally get goosebumps saying that. Like, that was a catalyst that changed so much for us. I didn't have a choice. That was taken away from me. And from that day, every step we took and everything we're doing was getting to that space where we can have a choice. And that's where we are now. That's what we've been able to create, having that choice.
Yes, and now, 4 years later, we're truly living the life that we envisioned and wanted to create for ourselves. Last month, we were able to move to a cute little dream home that we live in now.
Yes.
In a quiet little town. We live a kilometer away from the beach. Last month, we were able to plan and pay for our dream wedding that we've been wanting to do for so long. And we didn't have to ask a boss for time off. We didn't have to call in sick. And it truly was amazing.
Absolutely. And because of this business, we really get to live the life now that we wanted to. As Kelly said, we planned our dream wedding. We create this beautiful income from wherever we are. We're not restricted to the borders of our country even to make an income. And all because we decided to say yes 4 years ago and start this business. We started scared. We started with not knowing much, but we knew where we wanted to go, and we knew what we wanted to create. So that's just a little bit about our story and where we were and where we are now and the journey we've been on.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'd love to introduce you to our beautiful friend and business partner, Bridget. So we actually met Bridget online, and that's the beauty of this business and the internet. So we actually know Bridget 4 years ago, like we met through Instagram, and so excited to hear your story, Bridget. It's always so inspiring to hear. And yes, and after that, we'll dive into the amazing formula we're going to share with you.
Awesome. Thanks so much for sharing your story. So hi, my name's Bridget. I'm also a health coach. I'm an herbalist, and I mentor people in starting their own businesses online. So why I'm talking to you guys about building a business that you can create more freedom in your life is because I actually went from being in a massive amount of debt to being well on my way to financially free in less than a year. So I'm a really busy mom. I need to be able to have freedom. I have kids, horses, a big property. My husband travels for his work often. So sometimes he's actually gone 2 weeks out of each month. I want to share a little bit about where I was just a few years ago when I was introduced to the same opportunity that you guys are looking at. I've always been an entrepreneur at heart. I wanted to be financially independent from the very beginning. And that's a big thing to set aside when you start having kids and feel dependent on a spouse or a partner. As a health coach, I just wouldn't have been able to provide the financial and time freedom to be able to juggle life, run kids around, and contribute to the family finances, which was always really important to me. Also, if you're a parent, you know that your kids get sick, school gets called out, somehow every week something comes up. And I'm always super thankful that I do have the freedom to be able to step into whatever needs me. So my family prioritizes travel, fun, and freedom, and we just couldn't get where we wanted to the way we were living. So something just had to change. We were over $70,000 in credit card debt. That was not including my mortgage or car payments. I had a very poor credit score. We had a truck broken down, our washing machine broke, our refrigerator died. Each thing was in the thousands. So yeah, we were just in like a terrible financial place. And even though we do have my husband's business, we just were always living paycheck to paycheck. And anyone in that amount of debt also knows it's a totally crushing feeling. It would take many years, if ever, to even crawl out of all of that. So when I was presented with this model of business that could create a way of earning an income online, and I found out that what I'd be building would actually allow me to have time and financial freedom, I was immediately intrigued. I decided to go for this right away, and this changed the course of my entire life forever. I was able to create an over 6-figure business in less than a year and bring my credit score to excellent in only 6 months. So my desire in sharing this webinar with you guys today is that it changes your life too. And I'm super excited to get going. So I'll pass this back to Nicola and we can get started.
Amazing.
Awesome.
Thank you for sharing that. I always love listening to your story, and it just shows you truly what is possible for anybody, no matter where you are in the world. And seriously, no matter what your financial situation is, you always have the power to make that decision, to make a change, and truly change the trajectory of your life. It is a choice that you get to make. So now I'm going to dive into the first pillar that we're going to speak about, and that is leveraging your time on social media. So this is such an exciting thing to talk about, especially in this era that we are living right now. Forbes just released that one of the highest paying jobs in 2023 is going to be digital marketing. So that is something really powerful. So if you're looking at what people are Googling right now, it is working online, working from home. So it's really exciting, and there's definitely something there with working online. So it's powerful to actually start making money online and turning that scroll into payroll. We have this beautiful tool at our fingertips. Everybody is spending time on their phones, and knowing actually how to monetize your time in social media is a skill set that you can actually learn. And the good thing is this business, you get to build a brand around being you, about being yourself and just sharing who you are. You learn how to build connections with people, and you start to know, like, love, and trust people online. And by that, you are sharing who you are and attracting people who are looking for what you are offering. So the cool thing is you get to pay for being you instead of having to tirelessly push products. So you don't need to be sharing about products all day long. You get to be you, which is such a powerful thing to do. You get to add real value as well, which is so nice. Like, what lights you up? What do you like talking about? What do you like connecting with people with? You get to share that. And you also don't need a large following, which is really amazing. When Kelly and I started our business 4 years ago, we started our Instagram account with 0 followers. And within a short period of time, we were making sales and connections with people all over the world who we didn't know before this. You also don't have to be on social media 24/7, which is really powerful. And Bridget's going to touch on that later on, like how that is possible, because I don't want to be spending my whole day on my phone. So we've got tools and strategies to actually allow you not to be on your phone the whole time. So it's learning a skill set that can actually transfer into making you an income online. So just to recap what leveraging your time on social media is, it is really monetizing your time, learning a skill set that can actually support you to make money online. And right now, it is our duty to set ourselves up and empower us with the tools and strategies to be able to take care of ourselves and our family. And we're going to teach you how to build a brand around being you, how to add real value, how to build an audience, and really align yourself with people who are looking for what you are offering. So that kind of sums up leveraging your time on social media. And now Kelly's going to go into the next part where we're going to talk about the high ticket offer that we affiliate with and why it's so powerful.
Good, yes. So that brings us to the next pillar. And the question that people always ask us is, what exactly do you sell? So you need to have an irresistible offer and something that people want, need, and love. And that's something people are already purchasing for themselves. So what we do is we support people to partner with high ticket products that pay an incredible commission. And it's a win-win-win for everyone. It's a win for you, a win for others, and a win for the planet. And this way you don't have to create something for yourself. You want to partner with a product that's already done. It's already proven to work and convert. It's been around for a long time, and it's something we already utilize in our daily lives.
Absolutely.
So first, I want to touch on the difference between affiliating with a high profit offer versus creating your own offer. So usually starting your own business with your own offer, there's a high startup investment that's required. It takes a lot of time to build a product that works and converts. Most businesses take between 3 to 5 years to start making a profit.
Yeah.
And most likely you're doing all of it yourself. You have to wear all the hats. You have to build websites, build funnels, create webinars, do marketing, sales calls, and you're still trading time for money.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that is when I when I built my health coaching business. I had to do everything myself. I had to do my marketing. I had to do my own sales funnels, my own email sequences. I had to do my own sales calls. And then I still had to health coach my clients. I didn't have the time to do all this. And it was really having to do everything myself. And as you say, wearing all the hats, which left me no time freedom and actually no financial freedom to actually get the business up and running.
Yeah. And like you said.
And Bridget, you experienced that too, right? With coaching.
For sure.
Yeah. Okay, so next I want to talk about the difference between high ticket versus low ticket. So high ticket just means high profit and low ticket means low profit. So think about it this way of selling a house. Would you want to sell an $800,000 house or a $5 million house? You're still selling the same house. You're still doing the same amount of work. You don't. You still have to do the same amount of marketing. But at the end of the day, in one you're making a $50,000 commission, and the other you're making a $500,000 commission. So how can you work smarter, not harder? How can you do the same amount of work but make more money? So high ticket is a smarter option when it comes to business. And I want to quickly share with you and give you an idea of the difference between the high profit sales and low profit sales. So low profit is a product that is usually valued around $100 with a commission ranging from $20 to $50 per sale. So in order to have $1,000 month in commissions, you need to sell between 25 to 60 products every month. Whereas high profit is a product where you receive hundreds to thousands of dollars per sale. So if you wanted to receive a $1,000 month in commissions, you would only have to sell between 3 to 4 products a month. And that's just where you start. The commission only grows over time, especially with the company that we're in.
Yes, exactly. So Kelly's going to go in now about the incredible company that we work with. And with our company, there's an incredible patented compensation plan where you can start making commissions from between $340 and $5,430 per sale. Now, that is the true power of high-ticket affiliate marketing. Think about what that could mean for you and your family, where you get at $5,430 per individual sale. Imagine making 2 of those sales a month. What would that mean for you? That's truly gets me most excited about this is the high-ticket commissions.
Yes. So that brings us to the company that we're partnered with called Enagic. If you value health, planet, sustainability, or you're into holistic living, then it's a no-brainer. And the quality of the water that we drink, it's not getting any better. And because of this company and the products that we use, we've been able to turn our house into a toxic-free environment, and we have saved thousands of dollars without having to purchase cleaning products. And this company's in an industry that's thriving.
Absolutely.
It's a one-time purchase. There's no monthly quotas, and you don't derank at the end of the month.
Absolutely. It's a company that's been around for 49 years. It's got a 500-year vision. And it's super important to choose a company that you're actually going to stand behind and a company that you really believe in and are passionate about. This incredible company also has a legacy plan like no other. So once you hit a certain rank in the company, you can actually get a $25,000 bonus and then $5,000 for life. So the reason why we refer to it as legacy income is if something heaven forbid happens to you, you can actually pass down that money and will it down to your children.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yes, powerful.
Yeah, so the product, the company, and the high ticket commissions was what stood out for us when we were making this decision. Now I'm going to pass it over to Bridget, where she's going to share more about automation and the amazing academy that we're a part of.
Amazing. Yeah, all of that is just so incredible. I also, the legacy plan was something when I saw that, you've just never heard of anything like that in your lives. And it's so incredible. Okay, so this is my favorite part of the business, honestly. I love the products and I love everything about this, but the automation is key. Like I said before, I'm a busy mom. Life gets crazy, and it's so comforting knowing that my business is working 24/7 for me while I'm busy with my family, other responsibilities, and doing the things that we love. So when I first started this business, I didn't really know what leveraging social media meant, to be honest, and how automation could help. So we have funnels where everything's done for us. So the links are coded to you. People that you're talking to click and are led through a process, and then they make their purchase. It's actually super easy, and it's totally happening for so many of us. So here's an example of what automation looks like for me. I've had multiple back surgeries, and my back went out last summer. It hadn't gone out in 15 years. So I had to even be pushed in a wheelchair at the time. It was a really kind of crazy time for me. I was feeling super sorry for myself. So my son and I went to float in the lake right by our house. And luckily we actually have no cell service at the lake. So after having a float and feeling much better in my headspace and getting back up the hill, I actually got a notification on my phone that the sales team inside of our academy actually made sales for me, and I made $7,160 commission. So how epic is that? That even when I was at like this super low point in my life right then, my business was working for me in the background, and I had all of those systems in place.
That's amazing, and that's such a true testament to like the time freedom.
Exactly. And also that switch of trading time for money. Like you are out busy doing what you love and earning a commission. You put systems in place in order to help you make that commission. You didn't have to be sitting and working and saying, okay, this is the amount of work I'm getting paid. You could actually put systems in place that's going to create that for you. So powerful.
Yeah.
I know, exactly. So another way that we do this business that actually frees the time to be with family working on our business, we are able to help people. We can do passion projects. You actually get to, like Nicola just said, is be with your kids, like be with your family, choose what you're going to do in your life. And you get to be with your kids if they're sick, not worry about how you're losing money at your job, whatever the need for freedom looks like for you. This can give you that freedom because, again, we do have all of these systems in place. So like Kelly said earlier, in a traditional business, you're wearing all the hats. You need to create systems, SOPs, marketing, funnels, licensing, websites, set it up, emails, marketing. My health coaching, when I looked at the big picture of what I needed to do to get everything in place, it was really, really overwhelming. And we actually get to leverage these systems that are already done for us, like all in one place, and we get to access all of that inside of our academy. So the automation takes potential customers, again, through a sales qualification process. And unlike other sales, we have a full sales team that takes the calls on your behalf. So you don't have to do the selling yourself. So that's another thing, is that you get to take that hustle mentality of sales and you actually put these systems in place and the sales team takes over for you. So that's incredible. Another example from recently was last year, in the middle of all of loss that we had going on in our family, we actually found our dream home. And even though it was not at all the right time for us, we kind of had to jump on it and move houses after 21 years. So at that time, I was living in a lot of stress from losing family members. I honestly couldn't even think straight. I just had so much going on. And knowing my business was still working for me was a lifesaver. So while we were in the moving truck, I got another email that some sales were made on my behalf, and I got a $5,000 commission. So it's like, you know, when I'm busy with my family, we probably did 17 or 18 loads back and forth. And I get an email saying like, you just made $5,000. So that's pretty incredible.
And that's all while you're spending time, with your family. Like, who doesn't want to do that?
Yeah, well, I didn't want to do that at that moment in the moving truck, but yes, no, it's something that needs to be done. So it's like you're able to actually be the one addressing these things instead of being sitting at work going, oh my gosh, I have so much to do and I can't do it. And then you get home and do it maybe till midnight. So yeah, it takes the stress out of being able to be with your family for sure. So again, we get to leverage these automated systems that are proving to work every single day. Like Nicola even just had an over $8,000 commission day just a few weeks ago. And people inside of our community are having over $100,000 months regularly. So before I move on, do you guys have anything you want to add about the automation piece?
Yes, it's so, thank you so much for sharing that. Like, it's honestly, I get so excited talking about it. And it's so amazing to know that this is a paradigm shift. Like, it's changing the way that we do things and knowing that it's possible. I speak to so many people every day who are wanting more freedom, who want to be spending time with their kids, who want to be able to travel and show their family the world or just travel by themselves, and not knowing a way how to do that. There is a way. It's so possible. And this is the absolute vehicle that could provide you with that. And it's so exciting to see more and more people actually take action to take this step in creating this freedom.
Yeah, I was just going to say too, like if the world has taught us anything, especially in the last 2 years, is what's happened, like people having the opportunity to spend time with their family, people just realize what's actually really valuable. So having this automation in our business has been like a game changer.
Absolutely. And one more thing I quickly wanted to add about the Academy, which is so powerful, is it's full of training, step-by-step training that's going to teach you how to launch your business, teach you how to create your business online. And also remember, when you bring people into your business, you don't have to be do all the teaching yourself. The teams that you bring in and the people that you introduce as well can also start leveraging that. So you don't have to know everything or have all the information to get started.
Amazing. Yes. So that brings me to the education. So we have, like Nicola said, it's a fully automated platform. It's an amazing training academy they've put over $1 million into this academy to make it the very best. And we also have an app. So all of this training is accessible via the website or in the app. So you can take this fully on the road. Something I do need to say again is you don't need to have any experience to start and do this. Like Nicola and Kelly said, they had 0 followers on Instagram. You know, so many people are like, oh, you know, you don't have to be an influencer either. That's a big one. You don't have to want to be an influencer. You will not be an influencer. You know, you're never, ever alone in this at all. So we teach you the skills to start and fully run your business. We have a global community. Like these guys are in South Africa. I'm here in California in the United States, and everyone's building their businesses at the same time. So even if you're not financially connected to someone, or, you know, you're all building your businesses next to each other. It's so amazing. So inside the academy, we have the training, we have funnels, we have automation, courses, masterclasses, weekly team calls, and the full sales team, again, that does the selling for us. The trainings range from fully beginner courses like how to set up your Instagram, Facebook, anything you need to know to start working online if you have no experience whatsoever. We have the courses on how to teach you to launch your business. And then it goes up to higher level trainings for people who have more experience. And, you know, as we move up through the business is like ads training, money mindset, and more advanced training. So there's always something to tap into. I've been in this for, you know, going on 3 years now, and I still have not actually done all of the trainings that are inside the academy. There's so much in there to tap into. So one of the best parts of this is that you actually, again, get to choose how you want to run your business, from organic marketing to ads, and we have all the training for that as well. This entire process is in your power, and you have access to everything inside the academy to create this business authentically and how you want to. So I want to honor your time and keep this short and sweet. And now that we've shared the 3 steps on how this business works, I'm going to throw this back over to Nicola, who's going to share with you how you can take the next steps to move forward with us.
Absolutely. Bridget, thank you so much for sharing that and really summing it up so nicely of what it is that you're truly going to get in the academy. And now you guys know how to leverage your time on social media, partner with a company that's in high ticket sales, that's actually going to give you that income you want, and partner also with a company that's going to teach you how to do it, teach you the tools and strategies so you don't have to be doing everything yourself. It's truly such a beautiful package and a win-win-win situation. So your next step is you're going to reach out to the person that sent you this video. Then you're going to sign up to the incredible platform of the Freedom Era for your $49, which is a half-price trial for the month, where you're going to tap into a beautiful discovery process, which is really going to get you clear on what your goals are, what your dreams are, go into the compensation plan, and what it is that you can want to create with this business. Then you'll hop on a call with a digital business specialist who will support you to see if this is for you and how it can be a fit for you, and really work out a special plan for you to see how you can get started. You also get access to the whole platform for the month. So you can really dive in and see everything that's up and that's to offer in the platform, and really see how you're going to launch your business. Totally risk-free, such a beautiful opportunity. And if you are here, you are here for a reason. And if you want to create something different, we have to do something different. So this is your chance. Reach out to the person that sent you this video, and we can't wait to connect with you soon.
Yes, love it.
Awesome.
And just remember, nothing changes if nothing changes. So, love
Let's
it.
go.